y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. The 229 Albany, Georgia done made on up in here. So I hit the like button on the way in, said ATL College pause, said we back, Uncle Willie. That's what's up. Say, hey, Willie, the 801 Salt Lake City, Utah, back in the mother for 30 minutes of 5. Been watching 23689. Say, hey, Pastor, the 717 in the pews out here. That's what's up. The 912 Savannah's in the building. Say, hey, Sugar, I hear in these streets. Tampa, Orlando is in the building. The Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say, what poppin', Pastor Lace? Let's get these 30 minutes of 5. Y'all get the thumbs up work around here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? The 641 by way of the 20201 is checking in for the nightly news out here in the street. Appreciate that right there. Detroit, the 313 is in the building. The 334 the Gun Monkey Town is up in here. Say evening all 631 Suffolk County, New York. Say, hey, Big Willie, hey there, how you living? How you doing? The 631 Tampa, Florida's in the building. Say, hey, Big Willie. Hey, everybody. I appreciate y'all for joining the playoff show. And I do say I'm number 16 in the like column. Say that's a 484. More clickers that need to get the like button. Y'all got to work with me. Y'all got to work with me. I need these numbers up quick. I appreciate you being around here. How y'all doing? I am Willie Williams. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the nightly news that we do at 8 o'clock around here in these streets. In case you're new around here, subscribe. The 202 is slapping their light like a pimp here for the evening 5. Appreciate that right there. Say, hey, Willie, listen, the 504 is up in there. Tell us what's happening. Oh, we're going to talk about a little something because I saw a little something when I see something. Like I tell you, hell, I got to go ahead on and show y'all. When I see some shit, let's go ahead and jump right into it. I ain't gonna hold you.
Crazy ass.
Yeah,
what the
fuck? You always know something, nigga. Go get this goddamn black pepper, nigga. Fuck you.
Man, it ain't not that high here.
Go get the black pepper, nigga. Yeah. So that can buy any motherfucking well, nigga. Hell you talking about? Nigga, go get the fucking pepper.
Oh, we bring some bacon out too, bro.
Stupid ass, nigga.
And shout out to everybody who was in the South. Hell, shout out to everybody all across the great United States. I think it's hot everywhere right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us are dealing with 100 degrees. Shout out to Florida, my state, stand your ground state. Bust a bitch and go home state. It's hot, but it's normal shit right here for us. You know what I'm saying? But it's still hot. No, don't get it twisted. Now, we still hot and we live here. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful. You got to hydrate out here in the street. Make sure that you got exactly what you need to live and make it to another day without passing out and having to go to the emergency room with an ambulance, which they gonna send your ass a hell of a bill. Listen, the worst thing that you can do is mess around and almost die, and when you survive, you got a bill at the end. That shit crazy. Look.
Crazy ass.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
You always know something, nigga. Go get this goddamn black pepper, nigga.
Yeah, it's hot like that. You can literally fry an egg on the sidewalk. You right about that right there. It's and that look like a Walmart pan. Imagine you got that cast iron pan like grandma had. You know what I'm saying?
Not that high here.
Go get the black pepper, nigga. Yeah. So that can buy any motherfucking well, nigga. Hell you talking about? Nigga, go get the fucking pepper.
Oh, we bring some bacon out too, bro.
Stupid ass.
He really want that pepper. Shout out to the other player talking about I gotta bring some pepper out here too, shit. You know, and some bacon out here too. You know what I'm saying? We just can't do that and just leave it like that right there. That ain't what we trying to do. Listen,
She walked in, but
oh hell no, ladies, y'all out here talking. Hold up, swole up. Wait a minute. I saw a few things. Listen. And shout out to hashtag no daddies. Shout out to all of yous who ain't got no daddy. Shout out to all of you who your mama said they don't know who your daddy is. With a lack of fathers out in the community and a lack of explaining to a baby that there's more ways of skinning a cat. As the older folk you say out here in the goddamn street. Shout out to Sean for the $2 cash out. Say hydration like water, not juice. Listen, not juices and beers and shit, that sugar and that starch. No. You want to hydrate with some water. Electrolytes out here. You know what I'm saying? These are some of the things that you're going to need to survive or at least make it to the next day. You know what I'm saying? Because heat exhaustion is a real thing. People be dying down here because it's hot. And that's because they ain't filled themselves up. They want to do it their own way. They don't really like water. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that right there. But moving right along, I'm not even much going to hold you to all the babies who got to do they churn hair. And you do know a good mama will never have law enforcement called on them, even though their child is outside screaming like they're being killed. The neighbors ain't finna call no goddamn body. Hell, the neighbors will look out the window like, oh, she just doing this hair. I think that's a him. She just doing this hair. I don't think that's a female. It might be. It might, no, because those twists, right? I think that those twist shit like that right there. But listen, shout yourself out in the comment section if you have been through one of these situations. A whole bunch of y'all done been through this situation to where your mammy didn't take the time out to condition your goddamn hair. Your mammy thought that you just a crybaby. Your mammy didn't understand this shit hurt. And it's strange, right? Think about it. They went through the same thing. And they will say, well, I went through it, you should be able to go through it. Instead of changing the dynamics out here in these motherfucking streets, shout out to all the good mamas. Instead of changing and say, hell, I'm not finna hurt my child like this right here, because as you got older, you should have known that a conditioned scalp is less painful when it comes down to dark hue people. And then what also be funny, y'all wait too damn long to do your churn hair. So use conditioner to make the hair softer and detangle. Big word, I hear these goddamn street. A whole bunch of y'all don't know nothing about detangling. Shout out to that pink oil moisturizer out here in these goddamn street. You know what I'm saying? That blue raw or that coconut out here, man. Damn shame that y'all being such good parents like this to your goddamn children. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't able. Everybody ain't able out here in these streets. But hell, be the best parent that you is. Don't let nobody change your goddamn mind. Moving right along, not even much gonna hold you. Shout out to Derek for the $15 cash up. I appreciate it. Y'all, I need sponsors around here in these goddamn street. Listen, the thumbs up is free. We're trying to get over 500. Y'all help a player. I say that Johnson & Johnson detangler. You say the hot comb out here in the street. And to all you all you great mothers who still hot combing your churn hair and forget to put the grease around some shit, you need your ass whooped. You need your ass whooped for real, for real. You know good as hell well that shit used to burn your goddamn ear and burn your scalp and damage your hairline, but you refuse to protect your baby. That's another thing that make you a good mom out here. Just shout out to our community people. I'm gonna show y'all the video. Please don't be upset.
Right here, buddy. Right here. Tell them what you were doing. burning out racing through my fucking neighborhood. Burning out racing through my fucking neighborhood. I told you not to. I'm not in your face. Get out of my neighborhood, fuckwad. Right here, buddy. Right here. Tell them what you were doing. Burning out racing through my fucking neighborhood. Burning out racing through my fucking neighborhood. I told you not to. I'm not in your face. Get out of my neighborhood, fuckwad.
Get out of my face, fuckwad. They say that the player who is recording is a darker hue, so that we already makes it racist. You know what I'm saying? It makes it a race issue right here in the street. They say he was racing through the neighborhood, and I guess they bust his windows out and shit like that right there. You know what I'm saying? But. Let me point back to my lighter hue brothers real quick.
Right here, buddy. Right here.
I like that damn golf shirt.
Tell them what you were doing.
Watch.
Burning out racing through my fucking neighborhood. Burning out racing through my fucking neighborhood. I told you not to.
I like his shirt. He said something after I told you not to do. You did something after I told you not to do something.
Racing through my fucking neighborhood. I told you not to. I'm not in your face.
You gotta love our lighter hue brothers. I'm not in your face. When you standing within 3 to 6 feet, you and somebody facing, you could have lost something. You know what I'm saying? You could have been, all this could have been messed up. But you're slipping on your pimping, the shit could have went left. Say, show his Instagram. Who? I don't know these people. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I had to show. But then a lot of people are like, oh, they raised it, told him to get out the neighborhood. Do y'all live in the neighborhood, in a nice neighborhood? Do y'all have like dirt bikes and shit like that right there? And loud ass music and pipes and shit coming down your street? Do you like it? People speeding and shit like that down your street. You know where you pay taxes at. Now, I don't know what happened previously. I'm just saying, hey, they may have a point if he was speeding. The hell out of my goddamn neighborhood. All they goddamn know. Hell, listen, everybody don't like you. Everybody don't like you, and everything is not always racism. Sometimes it could be classism. You know what I'm saying? People who is well off don't want people who is not well off in their damn communities. I understand it. I understand it because the mentalities be different. I'm not saying in this case. I don't know the whole story, so I'm just talking. But they told him to get from around here. But hell, what if he lived there? Say they broke the window on the Benz. Hell yeah, listen.
Right here, buddy. Right here. Tell them what you were doing. Burning out racing through my fucking neighborhood. Burning out racing through my fucking neighborhood.
I told you not to. I'm not in your face. Get out of my neighborhood, fuckwad.
Fuckwad, listen. Hey. I love the way I like you brothers like me cussing and sometimes using epithets, shit like that right there. The shit be funny. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I would love to see the whole video. If anybody have the whole video, the whole of the recording and all that right there, because we just can't jump out the box with, you're racist. I don't know. And if you is, I'm glad to know. I think we'd be more, I think we'd be more upset to find out that another hue don't like you like that. I think that hurts a lot of darker hues feelings. I really, really do. Honestly, I do. Shout out to Jarrell for the $2 cash out. Say, I don't blame them one bit. Say, niggers play too much out here in the goddamn street. Listen. It is no different how a lot of us look at women. We look at women like women ain't shit for the most part, right? We look at them like they hoes. You know what I'm saying? We can't get mad when women look at the men like they ain't shit. Oh, they're nothing but cheaters and all that shit because of what people see and people experiences. So you can't get mad if another hue look at you in a certain way with all the shit that's out here in the media and social media. You ever thought about it like that? Have you ever thought about it like that? We look at things because of what we see on earth. So I ain't mad if people see my color and be like, get the fuck from around here. Hell, I might not want to be around it. They be probably doing some strange things in their neighborhood behind closed doors. We all do strange things. Want to point that out. But listen, shit might be not my worth. It might not be worth my while to even be in your community. Shit probably different around there. You know what I'm saying? They might be heavy on the fentanyl or something. They probably smoking Reggie or something. You know. I have no idea. Shout out to Fourier for the $5 cash app. Say, hey, Sugar, hey there. I just want to hear him say it again. Y'all
Right here, buddy. Right here. Tell them what you were doing.
Tell them what you were doing.
Burning out, racing through my fucking neighborhood. Burning out, racing through my fucking neighborhood.
I told you not to.
I told you not. He look like he a daddy. Listen, he look like his little la run the household. If you like, damn it, player, say it with your chest or something.
Burning out, racing through my fucking
I told you
neighborhood.
not to.
I told you not to. See, because he scream at the end. I told you not to. You know what I'm saying? That's a shit. Let me try it. I hope I don't get punched in my shit. You know what I'm saying? He done tried the shit at home and he really can't do it at the house. You know what I'm saying? But let me try it out here in the goddamn street. It might work. You know. But listen. Please. Somebody, yeah. The neighborhood watch. Listen. I'm messy in my neighborhoods, goddammit. I'm gonna say that again. I'm messy in my neighborhoods. I'm like the older lady sitting on the porch drinking tea. The fuck you doing around here? I ain't never seen that car before. I might have to call the non-emergency hotline and shit. There is a white car with tinted windows around here. I've never seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm nosing in the motherfucker. Shit, I'm half dead out here. I'm half dead. I be in my communities to where a whole lot of other people don't be in my communities. I want to know what the hell going on. I want to know what's going on. I got a whole, what is the platter thing? The platter thing and shit. Why I sit it on the porch and bring a jug of tea outside, sit back and put my motherfucking feet up some day. Shit, who about running up and down that goddamn street? The people I know, hey there. You know what I'm saying? All right now. I'm looking for shit. Shout out to us good neighbors too. I know we grew up and like, oh shit, such and such be telling all the goddamn time. That's because that person was a homeowner. She's invested into the neighborhood. You just live there. When y'all doing BS in the neighborhoods with people who is homeowners, you fuck up the damn it, you mess up the value in the community. Fuck from around here. Just saying. Peeking all out my goddamn windows like I'm on that raw. You know what I'm saying? Eyes wide open out here. Who the hell that is? You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Moving right along, I'm not even much gonna hold you. Had to throw a few things out there in case folk really don't know how life really goes. See, but as a younger person, you would look at it as them folk did that wrong. They shouldn't do that right there. Shit. I don't put shit past that. Alright. I keep telling y'all, we trusting people that we should not be trusting. Now, I'm not saying that was the situation that a player was involved in. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, when you's a homeowner, shit be different. When you care about your damn neighborhood, shit be different. Bottom line. I don't care if you're black or white or yellow or all them colors that people be pointing out about people hues and shit like that. I don't really care. You care about your property value and all that shit, right? Yeah. You care about your millage rates and shit going up. Alright. Play crazy. Moving right along. Shit, I gotta get y'all in up out of here. Listen, a question is finna be asked, and this for all you babies out here. I can't hold on. Let me grab it. A question is finna be asked, and this is for all you babies out here in the street. You got to ask yourself this question. Think about it with yourself and see what comes about. Shout out to Aaron for the $15 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Snitch on your homegirl or cheat on your man?
I'ma cheat on my man.
Cheat on my man.
I'm cheating. You tripping.
What is you talking about?
Cheat on my man.
Cheat on my man.
No, I'm cheating.
Cheating on my nigga.
Cheat on my man.
Damn!
No, my nigga.
Fuck that nigga!
That's what's up. Shout out to the babies for being honest. Being honest. We can't get mad when people honest. We should get mad when people is unhonest. Or non-honest. Or hell, liars.
Snitch on your homegirl or cheat on your man?
I'ma cheat on my man.
Cheat on my man.
I'm cheating. You tripping.
What is you talking about?
Cheat on my man.
Cheat on my man.
No, I'm cheating.
Cheating on my nigga.
Cheat on my man.
Damn!
No, my nigga.
Fuck that nigga!
I don't think she got no man. But listen, look here. And say it's unanimous. I hear any got that screen. We can't be mad though. Watch it. For everybody who said that they'll cheat on their man before they tell on they bestie and shit like that. Watch it. They done already cheated. All them females done already cheated. I know. Willie, how do you know? It was too easy for you to answer that like that. Answered it without like a thought, like I don't want, no, just straight up telling the truth. And that's a good thing to do. Tell the truth out here in the goddamn street. We really do appreciate y'all babies. The problem is, players, you put too much into it.
Snitch on your homegirl or cheat on
But
your...
then again, watch it. If you ask players questions like this right here, oh, they gonna be honest too. Well, they will be, listen, they will be honest if they don't think that their girl will see this video, will see a video like this. This lets you know they don't give a damn who see it.
Man.
I'ma cheat on my man.
Cheat on my man.
I'm cheating. You tripping.
What is you talking about?
She's single. Her right here single. And it looked like she got some Remy and Coke. I might go make me a shot.
Cheat on my man.
Cheat on my man.
No, I'm cheating.
Cheating on my nigga.
Cheat on my man.
Damn!
No, my nigga.
Fuck that nigga!
She ain't got no man, but she getting some meat. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. So listen. When you think that you got the one, why she with you? Okay, cute. When she out and about and all that fly shit right there, life is built off a lie. Relationships is built off lies. We will never be 100% with our significant others. Ever. I don't think no one on earth is 100%. 100% honest? Can't do it. The society would not allow it. You know what I'm saying? Say, smash them babies. Say, boy, they handsome. You know what I'm saying? Say, they are the friendly, upscale community activists out here. I promise you they are. Moving right along, I hope this is a learning lesson for you thinking that, she ain't like that. She would never. That is so cute. She would never. Let me go ahead and put this here up on the screen real quick, and then we're going to get into the main story because we got to talk about this child support thing. You know what I'm saying? We really got, because it's a hell of a story that I'm finna show y'all. Y'all, let's get the lights up. Let's get these lights up. Let me hurry up so I go. Hell. No. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and get to the main event because the video is a tad bit long, and if I just feel better at the end, then I might try something different. If not, then it is what it is. Remember, subscribe. Tell somebody about a player. The main event. A Louisiana mama is fighting for custody from her alleged rapist. I know, it's throwing you off. Hold up. Hold up. Let me make sure I got it a little bit right. Well, I guess I just got to start from the beginning. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Listen. Damn, I had to push wrong damn button. Shout out to Abdul for the $2 super chat. Say neighborhood watch more like neighborhood thoughts out here in the community. I appreciate that right there. Now this is a beautiful story. I know what you think. She fighting for the custody of her alleged rapist. Willie, it can't be beautiful. Oh, this shit beautiful. Shout out to the Isaiah Factor. Got to give him a shout out because this is where the video is coming from. Look here.
The Isaiah Factor Uncensored.
Shout out to Hasha. I think that's how you pronounce it. Hasha. Ooh, my bad if I did you wrong. For the $4.99 super chat, he say, do they want to marry their besties? Shaking my head. That's a great question right there. They love their besties more than they love that meat that they getting.
Starts right now.
Here we
And
go.
this is a wild one we start with on the Factor Uncensored. Welcome. Tonight we're pulling up the curtain and showing how flawed the justice system can be and is.
How flawed the justice system is and can be. Listen, right in the comment section, if you was to, and like we supposed to say, I don't wish this on nobody, but if you get raped and you get pregnant, would you have the child, first and foremost? Go ahead.
A Louisiana mother is in the midst of a child custody battle with a man who allegedly raped and impregnated her when she was 16 years old.
Okay,
Krista
16.
Abelseth is now 32. She first told her story to my friend, investigative reporter Chris Nakamoto at WBRZ-TV in Baton Rouge. Krista's alleged rapist has full custody of their daughter, who is now 16 as well.
The alleged rapist has full custody. Tell your story, baby.
The same age he physically took advantage of Abelseth, according to a police report. Now, a court has also ordered the mother and alleged victim to pay the father child support.
Stop it. Shout out to Abdul for the $2 super chat. Say neighborhood watch. Damn it, I already read that and why that came out there twice. The neighborhood watch is more than like the neighborhood thought. So maybe that was just a repeat. I appreciate that right there. Here you go.
Which she says is totally unfair.
It's unfair for her to pay child support to the sole custodial parent. Go ahead.
Krista is now fighting back. She wants her daughter back home and to see the man she said raped her now behind bars.
Okay, so she wants him behind bars now. That's what's up. Here we go.
Krista, for those who are not familiar with your story, take us from the beginning. What happened to you when you were a teenager?
Come on.
When I was a teen, I was 16 years old. I was going to hang out with some friends, a couple of my girlfriends, and she wanted to go see her brother. So we went there. It was called Pine Street Pub.
Yes, you're cute.
And we were hanging out with her brother and her brother's friends.
Okay.
And she was ready to leave. So she left, and John offered to bring me home. And he said that, he would give me a ride. I was intoxicated. I didn't have a vehicle there anyway. So instead of bringing me home, he brought me to his home.
Stop. Say she was 16 and hot in the pants. Promise. Laugh out loud. Okay. Back it up. Tell us your story again, baby.
Is totally unfair. Krista is now fighting back. She wants her daughter back home.
16 and intoxicated. Laugh out loud.
Raped her.
She out there intoxicated. There's no state in the union that you can be intoxicated as a 16-year-old. Right? Say I dodged the trap. Shout out to I dodged the trap for the $5 super chat. Say, is she trying to Me Too him over child support? Ooh, that's deep. Shout out to Alvin for the $5 cash out. Say I'm a homeowner, Pastor. I'm telling you. All right, people think I'm playing.
Now behind bars.
Okay, here we go.
Krista, for those who are not familiar with your story, take us from the beginning. What happened to you when you were a teenager?
Okay.
When I was a teen, I was 16 years old.
Yep.
I was going to hang out with some friends, a couple of my girlfriends, and she wanted to go see her brother.
Stop. Hanging out with a couple of her girlfriends, and she wanted to go see her brother.
So we went there. It was called Pine Street Pub, and we were hanging out with her brother and her brother's friends.
Her brother and her brother's friends. Okay.
And she was ready to leave. So she left, and John offered to bring me home.
Stop. Wait a minute. Shout out to Tafori for the $2 cash app. Say lighter hue drummer. Laugh out loud. Okay, listen. She said she was ready to go home. So she left. Say poor monkey management. So she left. Y'all went together. If she was ready to go home, that means you wasn't ready to go home. But because she wanted to go home, listen. If she's ready to go home, why y'all didn't leave together? You want me to tell y'all why they didn't leave together? Just in my opinion, why they didn't leave together? Because she was feeling the dude. She was feeling the brother's friend. I guess the brother's friend is John, or the dude that's on the screen.
And he said that, you know, he would give me a ride. I was intoxicated. I didn't have a vehicle there anyway.
You were intoxicated. You didn't have a car vehicle there, so you rode with your friends. You said friends, not one, plural. So it's more than one. So if your friend went home, remember y'all went to meet her brother and his friend. If you ask this dude right here to take you home, just logically, that's his friend. She wanted to go home. You asked the friend to take you home. When three of y'all, or the two or more, well, three or more y'all came to the spot together.
So instead of bringing me home, he brought me to his home. From there, once inside, he did proceed to rape me on his living room couch.
And from that point, you two...
Listen, I don't know if he did or didn't. I listened to the words. Watch this.
And she was ready to leave. So she left, and John offered to bring me home. And he said that, you know, he would give me a ride. I was intoxicated. I didn't have a vehicle there anyway. So instead of bringing me home, he brought me to his home. From there, once inside, he did proceed to rape me on his living room couch.
Stop. Y'all can do that believe all women shit you want to. And say that monkey was moist. Say, Willie, the brother's not right. Have a problem with him. Is it though? Is you saying that the brother is not right? Because that's not her friend brother. That's her friend brother's friend. She asked him for a ride home. Remember, she was intoxicated. She didn't have a vehicle. Remember, he allegedly raped her on his sofa or couch. Think about it. If he was supposed to take you home and he took you to his place, how did you get inside the house? Or his place? Shout out to Tafori for the $3 cash app. Say, Willie said, hush, child. I'm trying to take... I'm just going off what I'm hearing. She walked... She was supposed to get a ride home. We ended up at his place, and that's when he proceeded to rape her on his couch. So when they got to his place, she went inside. She was supposed to be going home. Why you ain't cut her up? Why you ain't act the fit? Hold on. I want you to take me home. I want you to take me home. Okay.
And from that point, you two had a child, not as if planned, but you were a rape victim and you had a child.
I wasn't impregnated that night. I found out.
You say how old was he? I think he was 32. I think he was 32. I think they're gonna say the age later.
When I was 9 weeks pregnant, that I was pregnant with his child.
Stop. Wait, because I missed what you said right there.
Yes, sir, I did.
And fast forward to 2022 now, and what you have going on in the courts legally, and
hold on.
where you,
He did proceed to rape me on his living room couch.
and from that point, you two had a child, not as if planned, but you were a rape victim, and you had a child.
I wasn't impregnated that night. I found out when I was 9 weeks pregnant that I was pregnant with his child.
And you decided to keep that child, right?
Yes, sir, I did.
Stop. Shout out to Lundy for the $1 cash out. Say first rule, we ride together. Damn it, we ride together, we lead together. I don't know why y'all female be out here playing, but listen. This would be my problem with rape victims. She found out she was pregnant 9 weeks later. Within those 9 weeks, on that day, watch this. Because I'm going to tell you what they do at the hospital when you go and say, I've been raped. They do this thing called a rape kit. I know. We don't want to bash the women that don't go down there because they are embarrassed and all that fly shit right there. When you go and say that you have been raped that day or the night before, they're going to do the rape kit. They will typically give you STD medication just in case, and they will give you an abortion pill. Or you can volunteer for the abortion pill. Y'all do know that that's what they do. If you go down there and say I was raped.
And fast forward to 2022 now, and what you have going on in the courts legally, and where you stand with your child and John.
Shout out to Sean for the $1 cash out. He say he didn't pay what they agreed on. Case solved. And remember, y'all, I'm not saying that she was not raped. That ain't what I'm saying. All I'm saying, I'm following the words that's being said. That's all I'm doing. And I have my own opinion about some other shit. Like you should have reported some shit. Well, did she report it to the cops? Lay around for it.
So to take it back just a step further, when my daughter was 5 years old and he found out about her, he started pursuing custody and things of that nature. And
when my daughter was 5 years old, he found out, started pursuing custody. Okay.
And legal proceedings. And then the judge awarded him 50-50 custody, and that was in 2015.
Stop. He found out you was pregnant, that you had a child when the child was 5. He take you to court. The judge say, okay, half and half, split custody, cool. All right, bam. We still got to get to the thing of, did she report the rape? Because in my mind, if you have to go to court with your alleged rapist, I'm pretty sure you would say, hey, I was raped by this dude. I'm pretty sure that's what you would say. I could be wrong. Go ahead.
And then in 2016, I was ordered to start paying him child support.
Stop. She say in 07, he found out the child was 5. So maybe it took like a year maybe to get to the courts and shit like that right there. Because the child is 15 going on 16. Right now. Just for us to get some math in. So, back that up.
pursuing custody.
In the courts legally, and where you stand with your child and John.
So to take it back just a step further, when my daughter was 5 years old and he found out about her, he started pursuing custody and things of that nature, and in legal proceedings. And then the judge awarded him 50-50 custody, and that was in 2015.
That was 2015. Shit. I said 07. Okay, go ahead.
And then in 2016, I was ordered to start paying him child support.
Stop. 2015. He just met the baby at 5, right? Or he just found out that he had a child. 5. Baby 5. Go through the courts, do all that right there. Bam, 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 bam. He get 50-50 custody. Bam. All right, cool. 2016, she's ordered to pay him child support.
And then now, here in 2022, the judge has awarded him sole custody.
Y'all know how hard it is. Y'all know how hard it is to get custody, right? We know how hard it is for a mother to lose custody, right? You damn near got to put your churn in the oven to possibly lose custody as a woman out here in the goddamn street. Your body, your baby. But here we go.
Now, why did the judge make that? First of all, why did the judge give someone who raped you 50-50 custody of your child, and then fast forward, now full custody? Let's go back to first 2015 when the judge gave John 50-50 custody.
Shout out to Fourier for the $4 cash app. He said Amber Heard on cocaine. Pastor left my ass off. There it is.
Why did he do that? That just doesn't make sense to most people.
Listen.
I am flabbergasted about that myself.
So she don't know why. She's flabbergasted. Big word out here in the goddamn street. Go ahead, baby.
I feel like he just didn't take into consideration and ignored the fact that I was a rape victim.
Let me stop. Say he didn't take in the fact that she was a rape victim. So that means that she told the judge that she was a rape victim. Let me explain something to y'all. I don't think there's a judge on the planet that just taking the child away from the mother for no reason. I don't think that's ever happened. But here we go.
Because it was said in court.
Say she's looking off to that left. We all know what that looking off to the left mean. Looking off to the left and rolling your eyes up. Well, looking off to the left, yeah, lying. Or you thinking. Go ahead.
It was brought up, so he knew about it, and he just blatantly ignored it.
The judge blatantly ignored that she's a rape victim. Shout out to Lundy for the $1 cash app. Say no, it's not when he have more money than her. Yeah. I've just never seen one just take the child for no reason. Now, whether they made up a reason or not, then that's different. Here we go.
And so, if you did 50-50 custody, then why were you ordered to pay child support then?
They told me, his attorney presented to the judge that I should be making a lot more money than what I was making, just because I have a degree. And
she say the judge awarded child support to the father, alleged father, because she has a degree and she should be making more than what she's making.
So they put down my income as something much, much larger, over twice the amount of money that I was making.
Over twice. And let me explain to you what that means. Baby, that's some shit that men been going through. They project what you should make and can base your child support off that fly shit right there. I don't think y'all know that. What she's saying is actually true in a lot of states because of your degree or because of the business that you have. They can project what you should make, even if you don't have a job. But because you have this certification and shit like that, they can project what you should make and charge your ass child support off of what you should make. She's right about that. I want to know why the hell did they say she have to pay child support, though? She's saying that it's only because of what she should make, but y'all got 50-50.
Wow.
Yeah, they basically just came up with their own figure of what they assumed her income should be.
The assumption of income.
Out the damn air.
Out of thin air.
Out of thin air. Listen, I don't be pretending to care. And like I've always said, until females start to care about what fathers go through, when it come down to this system and shit, the child support and all that shit, until they can understand what men go through, I can give two fucks what you go through. Cause now people want to care. Oh my God. That's the assumption of income. Yeah. That's how they do us. Y'all want to be equal, don't it? Shout out to Lundy for the $2 super chat. Say Tanga Fourier. Say Tanga Fourier, pass a motherfucker. Say don't be black, you disappear now.
Out of thin air, they assumed an income and based the child support off of that assumed income. But let me just say for the record, that income was still nowhere near the income that he was actually bringing home.
Do y'all understand? Unless she's saying that they said you have to pay child support after he got full custody, then that's something different. But the way the sentence was going, it was after they got the 50-50. That's when she went to answering that. After he got the 50-50, then why did they tell you to pay child support? And she's speaking on it from there. But in my mind, she got to be saying it from full custody. But go ahead.
And she was still ordered to pay child support.
That is just mine.
Hold up.
Based the child support off of that assumed income. But let me just say for the record, that income was still nowhere near the income that he was actually bringing home.
Now, if he is the full custody father, if he's the full custody parent, your ass need to pay child support. Since y'all want us to, y'all believe that we should pay the child support whether we make more than you and whether we make less than you. She's saying because the assumed income is still less than what he makes. So you saying because it's less that she shouldn't support her child? Isn't it what's best for the child? Ain't that what we be out here saying? Shout out to Fourier for the $6 cash out. Say child boo. Trying to tell you.
And she was still ordered to pay child support.
Yeah, in case y'all don't know, even if you don't work, you can have a child support order placed on you. And they will set your ass up for the minimum wage. Ask me how I know. I done been out any goddamn street. Listen, a whole bunch of y'all need to go down to the courthouse and just sit in on child support. And watch the BS that the men go through. Yup.
That is just mind-blowing. And so, Krista...
and we be paying child support for children that ain't ours. Okay.
2022, how does he get full custody? What's the age of your child now? And why is he getting full custody?
Tell us.
My daughter is almost 16. She'll be 16 next month. And when we went to court...
Say somebody lying. You right about that?
Basically, my attorney had a status with the judge. I wasn't even in the judge's chambers when this was talked about, but what she informed me was they're accusing me of giving the child another cell phone.
Baby say they're accusing her of giving your child another cell phone. That's why he get full custody?
That he doesn't have, that the father doesn't have access to, and the judge didn't like that.
The judge didn't like that she got her another, allegedly got her another phone that the daddy didn't know. Allegedly. Go ahead. And the judge didn't like that. Go ahead.
So he awarded sole custody to the father.
He awarded sole custody, and she wasn't even a part of the procedure of that appointment for custody. She want a part of, because typically y'all don't even have to show up. A lot of times you don't even have to show up for child support. Your lawyer will do your bidding for you. Ask me how I know. Here we go.
Over a cell phone, and I haven't even.
So he got custody over cell phone, and you mad? You mad? Women get to keep custody of the child and don't work no goddamn well. The man works and have his own place and all that fly shit. Don't have a criminal background enough. This bitch can't even afford to take care of the child. She still get to keep the child up. Here we go.
Been given a chance to defend myself because I didn't give her a phone in the first place, another phone. So without even talking to me or letting me speak or anything.
But listen. I like what you put right there. Say he got sole custody for not showing up. No. Females, a lot of times, they have a representative. They don't have to show up. A lot of times, they do not have to show up. If they want counsel, they can get counsel and they'll never have to show up child support.
Just sign the papers.
Do you feel, Krista, like you're in the Twilight Zone? Like, what the hell is going on here? I am the victim. My child now,
alleged victim, but go ahead,
is being treated like a victim as well. And
shout out the window for the $1 super chat. Here we go.
Going from one place to another place, and I have to pay the man who raped me child support.
100%. I feel like this isn't. How is this real life?
Say, how can a rapist get custody of a child? Hold on.
Right now, I don't understand. I just don't know what to do or what to say, because I never thought that this could happen. I was told by multiple attorneys and people in the legal field that oh no, you have nothing to worry about. That would never happen. You have to fail multiple drug tests. You have to neglect your child. You have to do this, this, and this.
That's typically what it takes. You got to go through a whole. You see all the bullshit that you have to go through for a child to be taken away from the mother? She just pointed out, typically, all that shit that she said is what you got to go through to take the child away from the mother.
Which I've never, ever, ever done. And there's never, ever been anything against me.
Stop. You said that child was old enough to make her own decisions. You're absolutely correct. Here you go.
Like that. So how could something like this happen?
If you're trying to make sense of it.
Say she never said he raped her until child support came into play. Wait a minute.
Let me know if you do, because I certainly can't. There's much more to Krista's story.
Come on.
She's fighting back in the courts. She needs help. Details on how you can support her next here on The Factor Uncensored.
Come on.
And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. One of the craziest child support and rape cases I've ever heard of, and likely you too as well. A mother is campaigning to get custody of her daughter from her own alleged rapist. A lot of attention has been brought to Krista.
The child in London for the $1 cash out. I'm not gonna say that right there because that could possibly be disrespectful to another person who is supporting the player. So I ain't gonna say that. Unless you mean something else, but I'm not gonna say that because it's kind of. I appreciate you.
Alboset's case, ever since it was broken by Chris Nakamoto, investigative reporter in Baton Rouge at WBRZ.
Say, Willie, I don't like his suit.
TV, and she's also getting help to see her. She's hoping to get help to see her alleged rapist prosecuted in this case. Okay. It's just crazy. Take a look.
She's trying to get the rapist prosecuted. Okay, let's go. Alleged rapist.
And Stacey, you've been helping her and supporting her through this. In the beginning, was there ever a police report filed for rape? And do you think that made a difference in this case long term?
Well, to answer that question, she did file.
Okay.
She did file a police report. She filed in 2015. She pressed charges against him.
Stop. Stop. What I had I told y'all. That shit wasn't done that night or the next. Well, it couldn't have been done that. Well, it could have been done that night because it was still night when the alleged rape happened. she didn't go the next day. And I'm still not saying that she lying. All I'm saying is, look when she filed. I want y'all to understand. I want y'all to really understand how it's playing out now.
The problem we've had, and the reason why I had to go to the media.
Hold on.
Reporter, investigative reporter.
For rape, and do you think that made a difference in this case long term?
Wait,
Reporter,
damn,
investigative
I jumped too
reporter
far.
in Baton Rouge at WBRZ.
So I ain't saying she lying, but
and she's also getting help
watch
to
this.
see her. She's hoping to get help to see her alleged rapist.
2015 is when he found out the baby his. Exactly.
Prosecuted in this case. It's just crazy. Take a look.
And Stacey, you've been helping her and supporting her through this. In the beginning, was there ever a police report filed for rape? And do you think that made a difference in this case long term?
You say I'm saying lying.
Well, to answer that question, she did file. She did file a police report. She filed in 2015. She pressed charges against him.
Press charge. She finally pressed charges in 2015. Shout out to Lundy for the $1 cash app. Say, no, Willie, that's how you pronounce it. No. The way that person spelled it is how I am pronouncing it. I don't know. Here we go.
But it didn't go anywhere. The charges just vanished in thin air, and it's been 7 years later, and they're still saying that it's open. And the problem we've had, and the reason why I had to go to the media, is because we couldn't get anywhere with the legal system. Every place we went, they could not help us. We went to other agencies. We went to representatives, senators, you name it. We contacted all these people, and they told us they could not help us because the case was still open.
Let me tell you when they could have helped you. The next day, the day after. The earlier that you go down there and get looked at and checked out and all that fly stuff and put in your police report to all you females, with all you humans who go through that type of situation, you need to go to law enforcement immediately.
So then my response was, okay, so they get to keep a case open for 50 years, so nothing happens. And the rapist doesn't get, justice isn't served, and the rapist just gets to walk around scot-free.
You say that's not her mom, that's the founder of the foundation that's helping her. You're absolutely right.
While the victim is paying for it.
Exactly. I mean, it's just mind-blowing that this would be allowed by the courts. Have you looked into the courts and any connection with any of these people that could be out there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we absolutely know there's political corruption involved, just for the sheer fact that, like you said, it's the Twilight Zone. A man that rapes a woman,
allegedly,
a man that rapes a child when she's 16 years old, he's 30 years old, does not.
So she's saying he was 30 then? I'm believing that she was 16, he was 30.
Get to rake that person through the coals for 10 years of her life and get custody of a child if some type of political corruption is not going on.
That's a good point.
And Krista, you and your daughter are stuck in. How's your daughter reacting to all of this? And to have it also, you need it at this point, but to have it in the media, how's your daughter reacting to all of this?
Well, I've only gotten to see her, during my supervised visitations.
What the hell? Did that baby say the only time she get to see her is in when? Supervised visitations. Y'all know something got to happen. Something has to happen. Or a person can have some paper for your visits to be supervised. Something else is in the paperwork. Maybe the truth has been told about her, or maybe it was a lie. I don't know. Just saying. Some have to be the cause of you having to have supervised visits.
Oh my God.
A child that you've had and raised for 5 years.
I really
That's
can't.
just mind-blowing.
I really can't speak for her at the moment. She, is dealing with it in her own way.
Right, and she's not allowed to discuss, and she does not, Krista does not discuss the case with the child. So, we don't have any idea, how she's even doing or how she's processing this. Krista has no means of actually any type of a communication with her to be able to know even how the well-being of her own child. Because she's been court ordered, she cannot discuss anything with the child.
So he laughing at them. Uh-huh.
And so far, despite the publicity you're getting nationwide now, no one in Louisiana, no elected official, no advocacy groups besides yourself, no one's coming forward to help her.
We've had one group come forward. It's the Sean Cassidy with LaFospa. And
one group came forward to help her.
Louisiana. He's come forward and he's gone on the...
He's come forward. Where's the women liberation? Where's all of these women groups? See, a lot of times when they be believing the female, they jump up quick. I want y'all to really understand how the women groups work. And they feel like that they really, really got a case, and they can stand by another female, especially to knock down a man. They jump up there quick. But they ain't moving so fast on this case. Shout out to I Make 59 Look Good for the $2 super chat. Say everyone else has sense.
News and interviewed and, stated the facts that we know, that the law says that his parental rights shall be terminated the minute that it's determined that this was a cause of a rape.
Now, they can terminate the custody thing if he's determined to have raped her. Shout out to Jarrell for the $2 cash out. Say the daughter is where she wants to be with her daddy. Because again, the daughter can make her own decisions. And let me explain something else to you. Let me explain something else to y'all. If a child go in front of the judge and say, I don't want to be here no more, they can't force that child to live in their house. They have to remove the child. Say, how they gonna know if she was raped? Exactly. How do you prove it now? Well. Under Louisiana law. Now, see, and this is why I be saying a whole bunch of times, we got to stop playing with the word rape. Because a lot of times, rape isn't rape. Rape is statutory rape. Under Louisiana law, sex with anyone under the age of 17 is rape with a felony. Listen to my point. Rape is typically an assault. You have been assaulted. She was 16. Pretty much in every other state, that's statutory. And I don't like how they just putting the rape on, because they know it's a difference. They know it's a difference than an adult banging a teenager. Because they can't consent, but it wasn't a rape. It was a statutory rape. But they just putting rape. I want y'all to understand it now. Listen, she went out with her friends to meet her friend brother. That's her brother's friend. She wanted to go home. Well, she asked him for a ride home, ended up at his spot, in his house on the sofa. Seems to me she probably had parents. She might have had parents who would have been so mad at her that she was out having sex and or got pregnant. And a whole bunch of times, these girls, they just throw out, I was raped, even though they weren't.
Well, we knew that from the beginning because she was 16, he's 30. And there was a child born. That's carnal knowledge of a juvenile, according to the law of the state of Louisiana.
Yep.
And that did not take place.
Yeah, that's right. The Louisiana statute of limitations for third-degree rape is within 6 years of the offense. Oh. So he can't even be prosecuted. You say DNA can prove statutory rape because of the age algorithm. Yeah. But the Louisiana statute, the limitations though, you can't charge them, to my understanding. Say, what was the law at the time of the alleged rape?
They did not.
That's
they just kept going with the custody and so forth. But no, that's what I'm trying to say. That's why we had to come to the media. I contacted every office I could possibly contact and got nowhere.
So, Krista, what do you do now? I mean, it's tough, it's sad, it's unbelievable.
That's why she used that big word. That's why she used that big word. Under Louisiana law, a person commits the crime of statutory rape, like I just said, statutory rape. And like the words that she used also call carnal. She used that word, carnal. Knowledge of a juvenile, the knowing. By engaging in sexual activities with a child under the age of 17. See, they keep saying rape. They're not saying statutory rape. That would be the proper term. You see? But for the majority of society, we understand that when you say rape, it puts into our mind that this person was attacked and like brutally raped. But when we put statutory rape, we have the understanding that an adult slept with a minor, a teenager. You see how they playing the word game? But we educated around here.
To the average viewer out there, that you could be raped, and then you have to pay your rapist child support, and then the rapist gets custody, full custody of your child at 16 years old.
I guess the child is I guess the man is a better parent.
And do you feel like your daughter's safe with him? I hate to ask that question, but we know what happened with you. Do you feel like your daughter's safe with him?
I absolutely do not.
No.
Why not? Tell us why you don't.
Under no circumstance is that a safe environment for a child.
Why not?
Incredible. Well, we know you guys have to go. We want to thank you for dropping by the Factor Uncensored. And of course, for people, Stacey, who would like to reach out and help you guys, where can they reach you? Where can they find you?
Hold on. Say, did the doctors report a rape of any kind back when they found out she was pregnant? No. She put her report in 2015. That was the same year he found out she had a child that was 5 years old and was going for custody. That's when she filed her report.
Okay, so we have a page set up through our foundation, through SaveLivesFoundation.org, and I will send you the links for that. If people could go and donate, because this poor mother has legal fees and bills piled up. I mean, she's had to...
Shit that fathers go through. But go ahead, baby.
It's unfathomable, literally, how far in debt she's had to get just to be able to sustain and survive. Because
like a whole bunch of fathers go in debt, losing their savings, losing their pensions, trying to fight for a goddamn child. Go ahead.
Because of the agony that she's been drugged through from her rapist.
Yeah. So technically, there's a whole bunch of women out here that's raping their baby daddies.
Never seen anything like it before.
I have. The whole reason that y'all would say I've never seen anything like this here before, because they is saying rape. That's why I say this is an alleged statutory rape. There's a difference. They putting out this false narrative. And Isaiah, I don't know why you didn't point this out, but maybe because you in the media and you be thinking too, but you can't say what you really want to say. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what it is. But there is a difference of statutory and rape. There's a big difference. I know. This was a deep one. But wait a minute. She was 16, right? Where did they meet up at?
Happened to you when you were a teenager?
Here we go.
When I was a teen, I was 16 years old.
Okay.
I was going to hang out with some friends, a couple of my girlfriends, and she wanted to go see her brother.
Her brother.
So we went there. It was called Pine Street Pub.
Pine Street Pub. Is that a club or is that like a little outside, a eatery or something? I just wanted to know, is it a club? I have no idea.
And we were hanging out with her brother and her brother's friends.
That's
and
John,
she was
yeah.
ready to leave. So she left.
Without you. Because in my mind, that means that you wasn't ready to go. You wasn't ready to go, or your friend linked up with her brother's friend, which I kind of doubt that if y'all were young, her brother do not want his friend smashing his sister. Am I right so far? Say yeah. A bar. A legal age to drink is 21. Do y'all see where I'm coming at? How was you able to get drunk at the pub? So then if this is the case, then you can actually sue the pub for allowing you to be drunk at their establishment. Because that means that somebody would have had to serve you alcohol. Did you have like a fake ID back then or anything? No. Did you know somebody? No. You went home with a total stranger. That's what's up.
And John offered to bring me home.
He offered to bring you home. Your friend didn't offer to bring you home. Neither one of your friends. Say, girl, let's go. We ready to go. She said she was ready to go home. Boy, y'all got to pay attention to the word. She was ready. Not you. This is just my opinion. This is just in my opinion of what I'm hearing.
And he said that, he would give me a ride. I was intoxicated. I didn't have a car or vehicle.
See? So we're going to blame it on the alcohol. You was drunk at the pub at 16. Your friends leave you. You ask a stranger to just take you to the house. And we supposed to say, that's the truth, baby.
There anyway. So instead of bringing me home, he brought me to his home.
Do you understand this also? I wonder if her and her friends are still friends. I wonder if her and her friends are still friends. Because if you was taken advantage of, rape, you could have filed that report. You could have hollered at your friend, tell your friend, holler at her brother, who, damn it, the man who took me home. We can find him. We can put it in the goddamn report. Did you tell anybody? I know people will make the argument that people don't want to tell anyone when they have been raped. I understand. I get it. I get it on this side, but then on this side, I be like, I don't know why you ain't tell. I can think about it on both ends. I get it. But now all of a sudden, when you finna lose your baby, when you finna lose your child, or there's a possibility that you can lose your child, now is rape.
From there, once inside.
Nope, she told the police in 2015, not when it happened. 5 years later. She said it 5 years later.
He did proceed to rape me on his living room couch.
He proceeded.
And from that point, you two had a child, not as if planned, but you were a rape victim and you had a child.
The shout out to Sean for the $2 cash out. Say she was selling monkey. It's a possibility. Y'all can put shit past people. I don't round here. We don't. I wonder where's her mother? Where's Where's her father? Maybe I should have looked around a little bit more. Say, did she have a dad in the home? Because a real father would have wanted to find out what happened. And then again, she could have had parents to where she didn't want to disappoint them and didn't even tell them that she was raped because she wasn't supposed to be drinking and she wasn't supposed to be hanging out and all that stuff right there. And because there's a lot of women who have done that. Because their parents are strict and they don't want to put shame on to the family. They don't say nothing until later. Shout out to for what? For the $2 super chat. Say it will help her case to say statutory. I'm trying to because it's an open and shut case then. It's a simple case then. Shout out to Marcus for the $2 super chat. Say no gas money equals John putting down the wick. Hashtag no key new. I'm trying to tell you. Kiana.
I wasn't impregnated that night. I found out when I was 9 weeks pregnant that I was pregnant with his child.
And you decided to keep that child.
And you decided to keep the child you was impregnated with. That you was allegedly raped with.
All right.
Yes, sir, I did.
And fast forward to 2022 now, and what you have going on.
Say she's leaving out that she lied about who the father was. There you go. Listen. Because he could have made the argument in court. She kept the child away from me. 99.9% of the time, that shit don't mean shit. But they say that he is a business owner and shit like that inside the community and stuff. And he got, it could be political links and shit. He pay taxes. He could have some help. Yeah. And shame is healthy. Say, Willie, who did she tell her parents the baby belonged to for 5 years? Probably like a one-night stand or somebody that she went to school with or something like that. Or she lied. She couldn't have said that she was pregnant from a rape back then. Just in my mind. Just in my opinion. Because if she did, and her mammy them didn't put in no goddamn police report, you need to sue your parents or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. He has a good attorney. Great point.
In the courts legally, and where you stand with your child and John.
So, to take it back just a step further.
Hold on. Shout out to Lundy for the $1 cash out. Say, Willie, if she told when the baby was 5 years, 6 years equals 1.
And when my daughter was 5 years old and he found out about her, he started pursuing custody and things of that nature and in legal proceedings. And then the judge awarded him 50-50 custody, and that was in 2015. And then in 2016, I was ordered to start paying him child support.
See, she went from 2015 where he got 50-50. In 2016, they ordered her to pay child support. Who believe this shit? Oh, damn all that. Damn all that trying to be professional. Shout out to Kel for the $2 cash. I say that young monkey got peed too. Damn it, I'm thinking that what you're saying. I sure enough appreciate that right now. Y'all believe this shit? 2015, he gets partial custody. Just really getting to see the child. Just getting to meet the child. 2016, she ordered to pay child support. With 50-50 custody?
And then now, here in 2022, the judge has awarded him sole custody.
So the judge ordered him sole custody in 2022. 7 years. So she's been paying child support for 7 years.
Now, why did the judge make that? First of all, why did the judge give someone who raped you 50-50 custody of your child, and then fast forward, now full custody. Let's go back to first.
He should have stopped right there and let her answer that little piece right there. First gave half and then gave full. How did that part happen?
First 2015, when the judge gave John 50-50 custody. Why did he do that? That just doesn't make sense to most people.
You're right.
I am flabbergasted about that myself. I feel like he just...
He said it ain't nothing like some young monkey when you 30. Say that's a gift from God. It is.
Didn't take into consideration and ignored the fact that I was a rape victim, because it was said in court, it was brought up, so he knew about it, and he just...
Let me point something out to y'all real quick too. Watch this.
Blatantly ignored it.
He blatantly ignored it. Do y'all understand when the media is doing interviews and shit like that right now? When it's not on live, they go back in and they cut and they put things up over the people's faces. Y'all know why a lot of times they do that shit? Especially in these type of cases? Because you have a whole bunch of people who pay attention to behaviors. There's some real professionals that's out here that can watch your video, like myself, that can watch your goddamn video and see that there's something wrong with what you're saying because of what you're saying and your behavior is not adding up. So when she's telling, and just keep paying attention, when they're playing her giving her explanation, they cover up her talking. I just caught that.
50-50 custody of your child, and then fast forward, now full custody.
Behavior analyst, exactly.
Let's go back to first 2015,
body language
when the judge gave
behavior
John 50-50 custody. Why did he do that? That just doesn't make sense to most people.
I am flabbergasted about that myself. I feel like he just...
You will automatically know why the judge did what the judge had them do.
Didn't take into consideration and ignored the fact that I was a rape victim, because it was said in court, it was brought up, so he knew about it, and he just blatantly ignored it.
Did he ignore it, or did he not believe you? Did she file the report before they went to court or after they went to court?
If you did 50-50 custody, then why were you ordered to pay child support then?
Watch this. Say when it is 50-50, nobody gets child support. It's till someone goes for full custody. That's a good point too. But they have done child support for somebody on 50-50. Chris Brown. Chris Brown got 50-50 custody and still had to pay child support.
They told me, his attorney presented to the judge that I should be making a lot more money than what I was making, just because I have a degree. And so they put down my income as something much, much larger, over twice the amount of money that I was making.
So that's why he put you on child support, because you were supposed to have been making a lot more money than what you was making. Y'all believe this shit? Okay, that's what's up.
Wow.
Yeah, they basically just came up with their own figure of what they assumed her income should be.
Out the damn air.
Out of thin air.
We need to see the court transcripts, because her advocate wasn't in there. Her advocate was not there. Why we ain't talking with her lawyer?
Thin air, they assumed an income and based the child support off of that assumed income. But let me just say for the record, that income was still nowhere near the income that he was actually bringing home.
So, so you comparing apples to oranges. So because there's a wage difference, she's not supposed to pay child support? Like I said earlier, because that's how they speaking, because of what they assume that she was supposed to be making is way less than what he actually makes. So, because he makes more, you shouldn't pay shit? Say, where is the stenographer? Big word. I hear any goddamn screen. I know I pronounced it wrong. Goddamn, I'll try it again later. Yeah.
And she was still ordered to pay child support.
Of course. She was. Listen. I had to bring this to y'all, but now we got to go on and get up out of here. I appreciate y'all making it to the end of the nightly news. This is a story that, listen, I'm not saying what she's saying happened to her didn't happen to her. What I'm saying from the story I heard, I don't believe that what she's saying happened to her happened to her. The fuck? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. She could be wrong. I'm just going off to listen. I just go off what you say, man. Shit just don't be sounding right to me. And it is what it is. And I do know a whole bunch of y'all is on that believe all women shit. Do you? If it make you feel better, go ahead on and get it in. I refuse to believe a motherfucker just because they said it. I'm an adult. I'm built different. You know what I'm saying? Hey. And I would advise everybody who have been assaulted and or taken advantage of, please report that shit immediately, because see, at a time like this, it's hard for her to win her case because she did not put in a report when it happened. See, now they have to prove that he allegedly raped her. How the hell you gonna prove that? You can prove statutory rape. You can't prove rape. Say people don't believe women. Shit. I would say the majority of people believe women out loud. But behind closed doors, baby. Shit, there's people that don't believe women but will be behind women for to push what they're trying to do. Say, Willie, did she want the baby? Yep, she had the baby. She had it, kept it, raised it. Just saying. Y'all, I'm finna go ahead on and get on up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. I really did enjoy y'all. Just remember, if things happen to you, tell somebody. Tell somebody. Tell somebody. Somebody. Don't hold that pain in. Shit ain't healthy for you. And especially a lot of times if y'all do get pregnant after some things like that happen, typically you will not be such a good parent. You might have some animosity towards the child. You might treat the child violent. Or you might treat the child with a whole bunch of love. It can go either way. But it's real, real bad, just in my mind, for you to produce a child after a situation, the alleged situation happened. So, but you're your own person. Your body, your baby. Do exactly what you want to do. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. Please, subscribe. Tell somebody about the player, man. And we out of here. I'm going to see y'all mañana. That is, tomorrow STD Friday. That's what's up. Tomorrow STD Friday. Listen, at 12 noon, that's the midday news. Man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. Y'all, I done pressed that goddamn button. Y'all have a good one. Night. See you later.